Good morning, YouTube, and of course everybody in my landscape and lawn care community. Adrian Stewart, Legend Landscape here. It's Friday, June 15th. Payday for the guys. I know they'll be looking forward to that. Yeah. Oh, it's also Father's Day weekend, so gotta say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, and all the mothers that are acting like fathers out there. But yeah, it should be a nice weekend. I know it's gonna be pretty hot up here. I believe it's gonna be like around 90 or so, from what I saw in the weather. But at least it's not raining. That's that's the thing that's always been happening on the weekend. It's been rain. It's been rain. Anyhow, it's usual 6:15. I'm headed to the shop and gonna get some work knocked out today. We'll be going to some commercial properties and I think a couple small residentials. Actually going to go ahead and give that guy a try today, the one interviewed yesterday, and I was trying to debate if I was going to start him Friday or Monday, but I said, come on, let's start. Let's see what you got. Let's go. I got to work, and let's see what's up. So I will get with you guys at some point. I don't know when, but you know how I like to pop in. So I'll get with you guys a little later. All right. Hey, your boy's back. I'm over here at the shopping center in Rockville again, and just wanted to come by here, put some flowers in the pots. I still got to do flowers in the beds at the entrances, which I'll be doing next week, but I wanted to get some flowers in the pots here, so pretty much doing that right there like that. Got a couple more up this way, and it's funny because I just pretty much pulled flowers I had off from my shop to fill these pots up, and then there was 3 other pots that I needed to fill that I just ran out of the flowers. So man, that's weird. Got pansies growing in the pansies was growing in a crack right here. Right here too. Anyway, so pretty much putting those there, and but luckily, like pretty much down that way is where I just came from with the pots that we're doing, and down at the far end was missing some. But if you look over here, the giant, they got flowers all out there in the front. So hey, worked out pretty good for me. I just went over there and bought a couple of hanging baskets to pretty much fill those pots for me. Of course paying a little bit more, but hey, I didn't have to go back to the nursery or anything, and it came through for me like right then and there. Let me get over here before I get hit. Okay. I'm just coming over to another part where we had put some more flowers, put some New Guineas here. The restaurant actually putting some more in the entrance here. They're probably getting ready for Father's Day. They usually have their own pots that they take care of. And I have pots that's within the shopping center that I have to take care of. So yeah, that's what we're doing this morning. Gonna knock these out, and then we're gonna go to another property, the HOA, to do a little pruning and weeding and cleaning up over in those beds over there. And we'll be going on to the next stop. All right, guys, I'll catch up with you later. Yeah, I'm just back over here in the front of the restaurant. We were pulling weeds and planting the pots. Just back over here taking care of these weeds in the hard surfaces because they're all over the place. So just know that's always an important thing to do, to take care of, is weeds in the hard surfaces, because when it gets in those cracks, boy, they'll start spreading. So just going around touching up some things here like every other place, because not only are they in the beds, but they're all over cracks, streets, pavements, parking lots, whatever. And that's something that we got to take care of. All right, I'll get with you guys at the next spot. All right, sitting over here at this HOA in Rockville. We're just touching up the front parts here. It's a bit of a mess, so we've been transplanting some things to make it look a little better. They pretty much, didn't have too much of the budget to take care of a lot of things, so I'm trying to make it look nice as possible without spending anything. Even we'll put some flowers here at some point, but everything was overgrown. This Nandina's was sitting here like a big bush, so I pretty much separated it. Same thing over here on this side. You can probably see that over there, right? Hopefully you can, I don't know. It's the same, it's kind of identical, like both parts of the entrance here. So pretty much doing a lot of transplanting, but we're not doing that today. Got plans of moving that over there. It's a lot of different things over here as far as I don't know, it's like a potluck lunch of different plant material. And I'm just trying to get rid of some things and then move some things over to make it look better. And same thing over here. Let me show y'all over here. Let's see. Alright. Same thing over here. All that there. So pretty much going to transplant a lot of that laripe, make it more of a border on both sides. Just want to make it look more uniform. I mean, it's kind of crazy. And I'm even going to put some flowers out there, I'm just going to do that on my own. I have some extras that I can put on over here. It was one of those things where I put it in the contract as an option if they wanted it, but I guess they didn't want to spend the money at the time in the budget. So I got some extra flowers. It's not going to hurt me just to, try to put something in here to make it look nice. I even had a homeowner that who just came over here, and she's been here for like 20 years, and she takes pride in a lot of this stuff that's out here, and she even want to help. She's getting excited for like the things that we're doing right now. And but I was like, no, we got this. You sit back and relax. But she's an older lady, but she'll get out there on her hands and knees and work. She don't care. She even said she's done a couple of things while while walking her dog and what have you. So that's just the type of person she is. But anyway, yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We're about to wrap this up. We'll continue another day, and we're gonna go to another property from here. So I'll see you guys a little later. Alright guys, we're over at the townhouse section over here now. About to knock this out real quick, a little front and back. Trim, edge, blow, get the heck out of here. And just making sure I'm checking my boxes closed over there. That's pretty much it. I mean, it ain't gonna take but like 2, 3, 5 minutes maybe to do this job. And we're out of here. And be on to the next one. All right. Check y'all later. Hey everyone. So somebody didn't say hey guys. Boy. Well, just coming out of the Giant here at the shopping center. Just getting something to eat. Relaxing for a couple minutes. Troy went to his second job. It's just about almost 2 o'clock now. He usually leaves about 1 or so. And you know, so he got a lot done with me. What I want to mention to you, which I failed to mention, I guess earlier in my video, is not like I had to do it on cue or like, you know, at a certain time, like I owe it to, you know, to say when certain things are getting done, but you know, because I'm just worried about work, and then obviously it just hit my mind now. But I'm gonna let you guys know what happened. So it just the same old, as I say when I get to talking to you guys about what goes on with talking to guys about wanting to work. So pretty much in a nutshell, the guy that I interviewed yesterday and wanted to decide if he's gonna work today or Monday, and I said I'm gonna just, you know, have him come in today. He didn't even show. Like most of them do. They talk the good stuff, and then, you know, they don't want to work, or they just don't come. I don't know what it is. I mean, they're sitting there talking about they need to work, they got to feed their families, and blah 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 blah. And you know, he was wanting me to say for him, when I was interviewing him, he was wanting for me to say he could start tomorrow. And I said, well, let me think, because I was thinking about the stuff I had. I could probably get done with Troy. That was what I was thinking, and then just, you know, knock off early. And then I was like, you know what? I called him back, and he confirmed he was coming in 7 o'clock. You know, and you know, I was at the shop, you know, getting things ready, and I looked at the time, and I would see it was getting closer to 7. I'm like, okay. Is it gonna be one of those things he's just running a little late or what? So I said, I mean, I'm not even on a trip, just gonna keep on loading stuff up. And it got to about 7 o'clock, didn't see him. So I waited to about 7:05. Then I called him. Then the phone went straight to voicemail. And it was in Spanish, you know, and I was like, oh, there it go. The famous, you know, like turn off the phone, and I was just like, and I just literally, this ain't the first person that I said it to. Like, I tell them, like, you know, I've talked to so many of you guys that I know something's gonna come up, or you change your mind, whatever it is. I said, to just tell me if something comes up, you know, if you change your mind or another job came through that maybe paid you more or seemed better for your situation, and you know you're supposed to start, just tell me. You know, just that's all you gotta do is say, hey, I'm not gonna catch offense to it. I'd rather you tell me that you're gonna do something else than tell me you're gonna show up and then you're a no-show. I don't know what it is, man. I just, like, that's why I don't even like wasting my time talking to people. When they call me, I'm kind of like, it's gonna be the same old thing. I don't know what it is. And one funny thing about what happened yesterday was that when the guy came to, his name was Carlos, when he came to the shop, you know, I told him where I was, and he came there, I guess, so I could test him out and meet him. He pulled up, and he looked familiar to me, you know, which is not hard. I mean, in this industry, you've probably maybe seen him in other parts of landscaping or seen him out in the field or whatever. But I said to him, I said, you look familiar. And he said, huh? I said, you look familiar. I said, but okay, anyway, you know, so I'm just turning around to close my door to my truck because I know he's about to park. Next thing I know, he parks. No, he doesn't park. I'm sorry. Before I even turn around to see that he parked, I'm getting a phone call. You know, immediately look at my phone, and I notice that it's him. Something like, what the heck is he calling me for if he's like 2 feet away from me and I just spoke to him? And I turn around and I say, hey, what are you doing? Why are you calling me? And he said, oh. And he shook his head and I guess he laughed it off. And the only thing I could think of was that I guess when he seen me when I talked to him, he probably thought I was, a worker or somebody else. He probably didn't realize I was the owner of the company that he's coming to talk to. I was just like, well, okay. So I don't know. Maybe that could have rubbed him the wrong way. I don't know. A lot of these guys probably want to work for, an owner that's white. I don't know. Maybe that could be the problem. Maybe they're saying whatever in my face like they want to work, but they know they're not going to work. Maybe because of my color of my skin. I don't know. Am I reaching there? What if it's a possibility? I don't know. I don't care. I just, people call me wanting to work, looking for a job, and, I kind of fill them out, see if they're, experienced enough to give a chance. And I just say, like, come on, let's go. Let's start. So I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me what it could be, because I don't know what it is. I mean, the companies that they work for, some of them are maybe, a little bit larger than mine. Sometimes they're similar to what I have. I've seen, different scenarios where the guys that come, looking for a job come from bigger companies and companies like they're just as small as I am. But it's the same work. If you're doing residential, commercial, whatever it is, I mean, I do the same. I've had guys come see what I have and then say it's too much. Like they want to deal with small houses. So I don't know, man. It's like I have these conversations with people about this. I kind of laugh it off, and I try to figure out at the same time, like, what could it be? Because when I want to work, when I'm looking for a job, I'm ready to go. Like when I need money or something, like, I got to feed mouths or whatever, I'm doing whatever I have to do to get it. I'm not sitting here playing a game, acting like I want a job and don't want to work. But I can tell you, like, the majority of the people that are out there seem like they don't want to work, man. It's like they act like they want to, but they really don't want to. They say they're all experienced, and they look at me like I'm not even. I'm like, come on, man, come on, like, you know me, I'm experienced. Like, I don't know you. And then every time you guys say you're experienced and I test you out, you guys don't even seem to be that experienced like that I know. You don't even know how to work the equipment like you keep trying to say you do. And you look at me like I should be okay with the way I'm seeing you work. Nah. I done been around too long. I know it myself, period. And I've been around a lot of good workers and people that I know that bust their butt and work the right way. So when you've seen that and you experience that, you just know that's just the way it is, and that you should be able to find the same thing elsewhere. You see somebody doing less than what you're used to and what has to get done, or how, the proper way of doing the work, then and if you see less than that, then yeah, I would say don't mess with it. There's gonna be a lot of guys up there looking at you like you should be hiring them. They're experienced, but then you'll see that they don't know what the heck they're doing. I don't have time for someone that doesn't know what the heck they're doing. Sometimes I'll be, thinking about it, like if, when I was short-handed at sometimes, or I was, overwhelmed with being busy, and I just, bring somebody on and just try to train them. But I don't know. This is weird. This is the second guy that had a DOT physical card that could drive my truck, and the second one that a no-show. As far as on the truck wise, other than that, there's been more no-shows, and it's not just Spanish guys. There's been people there's been quite a few black guys, quite a few Spanish, white guys, there's been I don't want to say no shows, but there's been a couple who's called about work that I could tell they were full of it. But I'm not even trying to point out like like this is just one race more than the other. It's a wide range. Anyway, I could probably make a 4-hour video about this, man. I tell you. But I keep going on. And the only good thing I can say is that, the other guys I got working, are doing their thing. And then Troy, he's doing his thing. You guys always hear me talk about him. But hey, when somebody's a good worker, hey, I'm going to talk about him. I'll praise him. I know the few good people out here that are good. You got to praise them. You got to talk about them. You got to let people know, like, this guy's good. This guy's, there. He's got another job and he's still here. No problem. No complaining. Nothing. Just work. Ready to work. And being proactive and doing things on his own. That's the type of person I like working around. That's the type of people I like working for me. So I like them working for me. I like working with them. And they're the type of people you can build a business around. So I need more people like him, myself. And it's not easy, man. It's not easy. Alright. Well, enough of that. I'm going to finish my lunch here. And then I'm going to head on, knock out 2 small townhouses. And then I'm going to call it a day. It's starting to get hot out here too. I think it's getting closer to 90 degrees. But, I think, a lot of work has been done, and I'm going to work on Sunday. Not going to work on Saturday. I'm going to work on Sunday. I know it's Father's Day, but I'm getting up early when he wants to work too. So we're going to go knock out our Virginia properties in Sunday morning early, and then I'm going to get back and then relax the rest of the day with family for Father's Day. It's not going to be a big deal. We can knock those jobs out in a couple of hours, be back like nothing even happened. So, alright, I'll get back with you guys a little later, like I always say. Yes, sirree. Just finished the last one for the day. It's a small yard. All it needed was a little push mower, weed eater, backpack that I could carry all with me at once. And, it's like one of those duplexes. Not even gonna go through the whole yard, but it's the one where the grass isn't high. If y'all can see that far. It's one of those ones where you gotta, you can't do anything with a walk behind in the backyard because you gotta carry it up the steps or carry the push mower. So I'm pretty much carrying the push mower. Got the backpack on my back, weed eater in my hand. Go knock up the backyard, front yard, upstairs on the stair level. Come back by the curb, the sidewalk, knock that out. So I'm done. So now I'm heading back to the shop, and then I'll be going to the office to pick up some checks, and I'm heading home. Oh, excuse me, heading to the bank to make some deposits. Then I'm heading home. So I'll get with you guys a little bit later, as I always say.